Floyd Mayweather identified as a woman.
Okay.
Should he be allowed to box other biological women?
I can't answer this question. I'm gonna get absolutely hated on.
Well, I can. What's going on, y'all? Micah here, and I'm back with another boxing video, or I guess kind of social commentary about boxing video. And I don't really care if anybody hates on me about it, man. This particular video is basically if Floyd Mayweather were to decide to transition to a woman and compete in women's boxing, should he be allowed to? And we're going to go ahead and see what these people are saying. I forgot the guy's channel. He's just starting out. I'm going to go ahead and tag him in the title, and I'm going to also put him in the description. So if you want to go check his content out, go ahead. But let's see what these people are saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys all confidently say yes?
Yes.
Do you think that would be a fair fight?
Yes.
If the organization forced the female boxers to have to compete and they
Yes.
had no choice? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So we got our first dummies of the day, man. These ladies, none of these ladies look like they do any athletics clearly. This lady has a bubble tea in her hand, look like. The other woman look like she's, deep in the books with her big old Legolas ears. And then there's another lady who just look like plain Jane. But they obviously don't understand boxing, and they obviously don't understand being an athlete. When it comes to boxing, I think there's way more than just simple male or female. The natural advantages that we have as males. I think that you also have to take into account a person like Floyd Mayweather. He could arguably he's one of the best fighters, or the best fighter ever of all time. He's got elite reflexes. He's also got great technique. So I don't know, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever done like some light sparring with a woman before, but it's night and day compared to sparring with an actual man. It's like, even if this woman's considered quote unquote good, it's like she's punching like the Matrix. It's like when they say the NFL speed is different from the college or high school football speed. I think it's kind of similar to that. So these ladies right here are on some BS already. I think that whenever people answer like this, I think men or women, I think they're either compromised, they're they've got an ulterior motive, or they are just kind of mindless sheep, because there's no reason why this would make sense to you. But let's keep going.
So a female boxer in his same weight class? Yes. At that point, she would be a woman, and I think it's problematic to say that a woman cannot be as strong as Floyd Mayweather, I guess.
You, ma'am, sound like a delusional fool. It's problematic to say that a woman can't be as strong as Floyd Mayweather? What are you talking about? That makes zero sense. No, a woman's not going to be strong as Floyd Mayweather. To all the women out there, if you decide that you want to fight a man, you're more than likely going to lose. I hate to say it, but you're more than likely going to lose. It's not even realistic. Unless a woman is a elite Olympic powerlifter, she's not going to be stronger than Floyd Mayweather. I'm sorry to say it. Or she's some type of elite CrossFitter or something like that. That's the only way that I could say. And even then, he still would be kind of straight. So yeah, man, this woman right here is being delusional. This is that delusional feminism that Manosphere guys tend to talk about on display right here. But let's go.
No, I don't think it's fair at that point. I think my perspective is a little different because I'm in sport. I play hockey, so skating and stuff, no way.
Yes.
They're automatically faster, stronger.
We got a woman here who still seems to be based in reality, and also she's an athlete, so she would know what it takes to be at the top of her respective sport, and she also would know what it takes to go up against a man in her respective sport. So she's not gonna be out here in this la la land answer. Yeah, everybody can do it. Just let them do it. Yeah, just let the men come in and be women and let them do it. It doesn't make any sense, man. I can't understand people that are doing this. And there are also a lot of female athletes I just don't get that tend to be like, yeah, let's just let them do it. It's like they're on some self-termination type of stuff, man. You really want this dude to come in here and mess up what kind of stats you got for your sport and mess up your little opportunities for your sport? Come on, man. It doesn't make any sense, man. But yeah, most of the women I think that answer stupidly are non-athletes. That's just my thoughts on it. What do you guys think? Let's go.
You're saying if he is who he is right now, and then tomorrow he decides.
And just decided, I'm a woman, I'm in a boxing.
No.
You're no.
No.
Probably not.
I mean, I see both sides of the argument.
He would kill someone.
This is, okay, that's how I feel about
I think the physical strength obviously is very unfair, but I'm all about trans rights and everything like that, and equality with gender and everything. So that's why I kind of get sticky in a situation.
I don't think it's that sticky. I think it's very simple, actually. Be who you want to be. Decide whoever you want to be. That's fine. As long as you're not running around here trying to, encroach on what others got going on, trying to, put your little ideals out there and force it on people. That's cool. Also, you can like whoever you like. That's fine. We can't tell you how to like somebody or how to feel about somebody. That's fine. But I think that, once we get into like realistic stuff like bathrooms and playing sports with women, then it's like, hey, the buck stops here, bro. Yeah, man, you can wear your little skirt. Yeah, man, you can run around with your little fake breasticles. Yeah, man, you can kind of try to trick men or, get some knowing men that, wants to pound that plastic box out. But once we get to all that extra stuff like using the bathroom with women, using the locker room with women, or playing sports with women, that's where the buck stops. If I have a daughter and she's talking about something, oh, well, Dad, yeah, there's a dude in my bathroom and he beat up a girl. I'm gonna be on alert and I'm gonna be at the school the next day and I'm going hard. And don't let it be like, oh yeah, he got there, he hit me, Dad. I'm going to jail. Did y'all see that one dude that was talking about you're not gonna stop me from going to the bathroom with your daughter? It was like a trans dude. He was talking about he was a trans woman. Yeah, bro, like, there's no way that's gonna happen, bro. I wish a trans woman would sit there and tell me, like, yeah, I'm gonna go in the bathroom with your daughter. There's nothing you're gonna do about it. Get out of here, dog. Watch out, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's go.
I believe so, yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Would that be like a fair fight?
I believe so, yes. I don't think that biology necessarily equates to someone's skill range.
Bitch, you don't know nothing about boxing. We can tell by your look and just everything that you one of them kind of folks. But I really want to know what's going through this dude's head. I don't know if that's a dude or not. I'm sorry. But, yeah, man, you talking about just to talk about it even skill range. You don't know, obviously, who he's talking about is Floyd Mayweather. So, yeah, you just blind answering like a fool out your booty. But let's go.
I don't think it'd be safe.
Yeah, no, probably not. Not that it's not fair to trans community, but it's just like it's a hard situation to be in for sure.
Probably not. It's probably way too dangerous.
Kind of on the same page if the other opponent like agrees to it beforehand.
Okay, but what if they don't agree? What if the organization forces them to have to?
Not then,
Okay,
yeah.
then you're not.
I say no because men are built different. They're stronger, and I just think this is not equal.
Yeah.
I think the same thing. I think that there's a different strength involved, and I think that, masculinity is also a thing. I don't think that it would be a fair fight.
I think that'd be unfair for the women who train their whole lives to compete in the sport. And then you have a biological male that does transition to female and just to compete in their sport, and she would win most of the titles in that division.
Having already won 15.
Exactly.
I also feel like it might be unsafe, like
That
especially
too.
for like his caliber of how great he is.
What would you say if I told you today that people answered yes to this question? I've had multiple people that I interviewed who said it would be a fair fight.
I just don't believe that in any way, shape, or form. Like, I get the thought behind it. Like, once they transition and they take the hormones, like, you can compete at that level technically, but that just doesn't sit well with me.
I mean, everyone has their opinions on everything, so.
What y'all say on the internet? W couple right here, man. They both seem to have their head on straight, man. Ain't one lady sitting up trying to do too much for the, for that little fake mess, and he ain't saying nothing that's crazy. And that's how I feel too, man. Even with the hormones, it still doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, technically you can, but really you can't.
Thomas wins the NCAA championship.
I was just happy to be here, trying to race and compete as best as I could.
Already set a state record game.
These are great examples that he pulled up. If y'all remember the whole Leah Thomas situation, that joker was like second to last place in men's swimming. And then he's like, yeah, I suck at it. I want to be a woman now. And then he went over there to the women, and then I think he immediately bumped up the first. So that lets you know right there that even the worst man can possibly outdo women. I think he might have lost at the end when he really got to like the elite championship level. But I think he definitely he threw a wrench in a lot of different women's career opportunities with the swimming, man. He definitely did, man. And that's a sorry swimmer. And then look at this joker right here, man. Look at this Joker's running for him. This Joker run like the Flash off of the new DC. That dude runs like shit, by the way. Ezra Miller, man, he one of them guys too. One of them LGTV guys. But yeah, this guy has trash ass running for him. He looks like he's slow, but he's beating all the women. And he broke the women's state record. And the women's state records don't be really hitting on nothing in high school. If you ever ran track, I think women be running like in the 12s, maybe like high 11s or something like that. So that means, you know, this dude, like, yeah, I guess he would be fast, but yeah, bro, you would be the slowest of the fast people in the men's sector. So yeah, man, get the hell out of here. Let's go.
Fox delivering the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox.
That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Every woman in this tournament better look out.
Another great example right here. Fallon Fox or Fallon Fox, whichever one it is. This joker would be a mid-tier athlete if you ever went to the boxing gym or you went to the MMA gym. This joker would be a mid-tier athlete. You probably got down, hit him with a submission, take him down. Might even knock him out a couple, 2-3 times in the men's practice. But now you transfer over to the women's, and this joker's winning. He talking about something, yeah, you gotta, all you women better look out. He sound like a straight man still. Come on, man. What are we doing out here in these streets, man? This is really crazy to me, man. Like I don't, like I said, man, I don't mind you doing what you want to do and liking who you like. We can't tell you how to feel, but you don't get to play the sports. It's, you know, the buck stops at a certain place. Goddamn, Fallon Fox would be a goddamn sorry ass male athlete in MMA or boxing, but now this little joker sitting up here, and he's smug about it too, man. He's smug about beating up on these ladies, man. Sorry, let's go.
I don't know. Isn't it like boxing? It's just like dangerous overall.
Yeah, anybody could fracture someone's skull. I mean,
You can, but you have a much higher chance, I think, especially if you have like a biological advantage, like with your bone density, with your higher center of gravity, all the things that are advantaged by going through puberty, as being male.
You're right, bro. These women are fools, and they clearly aren't athletes or never done anything athletic. Let's get it.
Are they not all being injured like that? Right? Are there?
So if everybody's being injured, it's fine then. If a man is fracturing a woman's skull.
Well, again, trans women are women, so it would be a woman. Do you think trans women are women?
No.
So I mean, that's.
Do you think like toxic masculinity is a thing?
Yes.
How would you define that or describe that?
I would say just men thinking that they were superior to women because they're men.
Okay.
Simply.
And simply by men, just people who identify as male?
Yes.
So we could erase toxic masculinity by more men identifying as female.
God, her stupid ass. That's why she's sitting up blurred out on the camera. She was like, I look so stupid. Please don't put me on the camera. She couldn't even goddamn answer the question. You goddamn hit her with a trap. You entrapped her. Like, what's the little dude's name? It's complicated. He be trapping them women on them interviews, them street interviews. You should keep doing that kind of stuff, bro. But yeah, you trapped her. She looking stupid as hell, man. And I think one of the biggest forms of toxic masculinity would be, a trans woman thinking they can play sports. They can play sports with the women. They thinking they can be in the bathroom. They thinking they can take over women. That's toxic masculinity, pretty much, from what she said. Like, just because they're men, like, this person, they know they're men, but then they're coming and they're replacing or trying to replace women. Let's go.
Honestly, as a lifter, a lot of women put in a lot of hard work to get to where they are. So I feel like if a male is the switch, because males are naturally, they have that the muscle mass that makes it easier for them. I feel it's very unfair to the women who have worked very hard.
If we could come up with an answer that made everyone happy, then someone a lot smarter that has devoted a lot more of their time would have already came up with it.
But also, just because there's not a solution now doesn't mean you should ever stop thinking of solutions to like better it one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, what solution would there be? Changing someone's bone structure,
it's tough.
Erasing their puberty? Like, what's the solution?
Yeah, obviously we don't know a solution now, but I don't know. I feel like eventually you can come to a way where everyone can be happy. I don't know what it is, but I think there can be a way to make it fair for everyone.
You might be a little bit more optimistic than me, but anyways, have a great day.
Yeah,
so
too,
enjoy the warm weather.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking. I think it's gonna have to be like some Fifth Element futuristic stuff by the time, or maybe an X-Men experiment by the time we get to making it where men that were men can now compete with biological women and, you know, kind of be on the same play or same page or same plane, whatever. Like, I think, like bro said, like, you know, what they gonna change the bone structure? They gonna have to goddamn sit you in one of them pools like Wolverine and drain out your bone density or something like that. Instead of putting the adamantium in there, they drain out the bone density. But, yeah, man, I think that, just a simple, clear-cut answer. Nah, man. Trans women can't compete with women. I think it's either, you know, make your own league, which you guys are going to fund. Or because, you know, you guys are getting so many little different handouts and stuff anyway. Or compete with the men. Or, you know, just be a woman and, you know, wear the dresses and be one of them girly girls. You know what I'm talking about? Just do that. That's the best case scenario, I think. I don't think that there's any way, shape, or form that a man that's had a full life as a man should be able to go and compete with women. We live in such a weird world now where that stuff is being pushed or thought of as normal. And I think that the U.S. is kind of the leader in that. And I don't understand what the U.S. has to gain from pushing this whole LGTB agenda. It seems like they want a whole bunch of girly men running around so they can't be in power no more. I don't know. They slowly losing power anyway because Joe Biden just got that messed up the whole country. I ain't saying Trump and them is better, but Joe Biden is really throwing everything in the trash. Joe Biden is one of the worst presidents ever. And that's just how I feel. But yeah, man, I don't really understand it. I think eventually it's going to get to a point where you can't even say anything about these folks, man. Like I see in Canada, they already got like a little law, like a LGTB law, like a kind of like the hate crime bill they made for the Asians here in the U.S. They got like a hate crime bill up there in Canada. They might do that here. They might make it where you can't even be a straight man one day. You can't even be a straight regular man walking around. You say anything like that, like, yeah, I like women. I want to goddamn touch on her booty and her tots, dude, or something like that. They gonna goddamn arrest you. You get arrested for being a straight male in about 10, 20 years, man. That'll be an ugly world to live in right there. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about the video, man. If you watched up to this point, thanks for watching as usual. Shout out to bro. This was a good street interview. You should do more of those. I know you just started your channel, so I wish you success. But yeah, man, if you watched up to this point, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time.